Hello, everyone. Welcome to our next episode of Meet Our Clients. Today, we have Mr. Hari Shankar, who is a very talented cook, and he recently got his work permit approved from Dubai, and he's all set to go to Canada and start working. So, let's talk to him a bit and let's ask him how his journey was with AMK. Firstly, Mr. Hari, thank you so much for taking time and coming and talking to us today.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah.
So, firstly, a huge congratulations. So, how was the reaction when you got the email of the approval letter?
It was actually first I got the WhatsApp message. Actually, I was actually working in the kitchen that time, and it was obviously I got a notification, and obviously I checked my phone, and I didn't expect the visa to be approved this quick. I was expecting maybe it will take more time because of the COVID reasons. I was thinking maybe because I applied before the COVID, so I was expecting to be maybe okay, maybe more 2 more months or maybe after like 10 months of, but it was like fast. I didn't expect, and I was really happy. Yeah, and it came like in perfect time for me. Yeah.
That's great. That's so good to hear. So you shared this news with your family and your friends, and what was their
Yeah.
reaction?
It was like, yeah, like first of all, my family was like every month they used to ask, what's the status? And I always like, yeah, it's always negative, but when they heard the positive news, it was like they were really happy. And obviously both my father and mom was really happy. And also my friends also, they were also expecting me to go to Canada. Like I had been telling about AMK Global to them also, but uh, it was still in processing. But at the end of the time, when the processing was done, it was like everybody, my friends and family, all were good and really happy.
Great, great. That's so good to hear. So, Mr. Hari Shankar, how can you walk us through your journey from day one with AMK? I mean, since you started the process, or maybe when you came to know about AMK and then you decided to go ahead with AMK and then the process.
Yeah, sure. Actually, my plan to migrate to Canada started like in 2017. So my first thing was to find a good agency through which I can go to Canada. So it took me like 2 years to find a good agency because there's so many agencies which just like they do good things, but like the genuinity is not there. So in 2019, a couple of my friends who was my batchmates went through AMK Global to Canada. So that's the first time I knew about AMK Global. And I guess it was in 2019, October, I think. That was the time I registered with the company. Obviously, things were smooth until 2020. Until 2020, the Corona strike. So obviously, because of Corona, there was like a 1 year delay, but the company kept their promise. That's the thing. The company kept their promise and they tried their best. And when things got clear, it was done very quick and smoothly. Yeah, it was so it was actually like a 3 year journey, but I will say it was only like 1 year for me because of Corona. Don't calculate those years. That's it.
Okay, yeah, that's so sweet of you to tell that. So, Hari, like as you said, this was the time when the pandemic hit. That's when you applied. So that was a very stressful phase, right? So, even in that phase, how did you had your trust at AMQ, or were you stressful, and how did the team help you in keeping your calm? So, how was that?
The like the first thing I saw in the company is like the company is based in Canada, so it's based in Toronto, and I saw another branch you guys have in UK. So that's one of the more trustworthy I felt when the company is based in the country which I am going to. That was my first thing which attracted to the company, and also a couple of my friends who went through AMK Global, and so that's why I was still having the hope that because you guys still every time I email, I get a reply. Even though it was in a COVID situation, also I get a reply and a response from the company that I registered to migrate to Canada. That's one of the major thing for a agency that replies regularly to a customer. So that give me my hope, even if it was like a negative reply, but I'm expecting, okay, so they're still there and they're still trying to do their best. So that's one of the main thing through the COVID phase. So yeah, but
Yeah,
at the
but
end of
now
like
everything is
2021
bright
beginning,
and yeah,
everything was fine.
everything's set now,
Yeah,
and you have got your work permit.
yeah,
You've passed the phase, and really, once again, congratulations to you, and a lot of
yeah,
strength to you for passing the phase and successfully achieving this.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes.
great. Okay, great. So nextly, I would like to ask you, like you already mentioned about the team work and everything that you went through. So also like in my next question has to be like about the process. So we have the client information team, Mr. Sammy help you out. Then we have the processing legal team. So what's your feedback on the teams and the teamwork and how they responded
Yeah.
with you?
At the moment, I only remember Sammy's name because through my 3 year phase, I had been like chatting with lots of people, because every time like I chat, the people keeps on changing. I still forgot the name of the first person I chatted with. Like later, like 6 months, he already left the company as he was doing some internship there. So the only person who's like regular and I chat with is Sammy. So other than that, I don't remember the name of the people who helped me. I still remember the judicial work which was done. I don't know, remember her name, but everything was like smooth, and even I was sitting in Dubai, I was able to do all the paper works from here itself, and that's one of the main things I was able to do with just my phone and laptop. Everything was able to be done. That's kind of more like one of the best way. Like no need to
Yeah.
go to another place and all that thing. And just if you have a phone and laptop, everything can be done. That's what I felt. It was like so smooth. That's the main thing. Mainly, I
Yeah.
remember Sammy because I forgot the rest people name. But
Yeah,
yes, I
that's great. I
remember.
mean, at your fingertips, sitting at your home, all the process done. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So yeah, my last question then has to be, all the future clients and all the viewers who will be watching this, who are aspiring for Canada, who are from the hospitality profession, what message would you like to give to the future clients of AMK?
As a chef, I will say like people who wish to migrate to Canada. I've personally, and I prefer this AMK Global because it's you can hear the success story. It's not only me, also there are like many other people who have gone. So I will recommend this company to anyone who's willing to travel to Canada as if they're a chef. And I've already spoken to many of my friends, and many of them, I think like a couple of them already is been registered in the company already, and they're through the processing phase. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, Hari, for walking us through your journey and sharing your feedback. It was great to hear your story. And we really wish
Okay.
you lots of happiness and success for your coming years and that you have a great, great coming life in Canada. All the best and thank you so much.
Okay.